Good morning. A mantra from Munduka Upanishad, one of the ancient texts. The Sanskrit also is pre-classical, but it is Sanskrit. And first is the sound. It is oral tradition, so let us see. Simple style of chanting as our Guru taught. Om Yasmin Diyau Prithivi Chantariksham. Om Yasmin Diyau Prithivi Chantariksham. Otam Manah Sah Pranaishcha Sarvaihi. Otam Manah Sah Pranaishcha Sarvaihi. Tame Vaikam Janatha Atmanam. Tame Vaikam Janatha Atmanam. Anya Vacho Vimunchatha. Anya Vacho Vimunchatha. Amritasya Isha Setu. Amritasya Isha Setu. These sounds make sandhi. Anya Vacho Vimunchathamritasya Isha Setu. Anya Vacho Vimunchathamritasya Isha Setu. I will show again. It's not exactly a regular meter. Lines are a little different, especially the last one. So again, Om Yasmin Diyau Prithivi Chantariksham. Yasmin Diyau Prithivi Chantariksham. Otam Manah Sah Pranaishcha Sarvaihi. Otam Manah Sah Pranaishcha Sarvaihi. Tame Vaikam Janatha Atmanam. Tame Vaikam Janatha Atmanam. Anya Vacho Vimunchathamritasya Isha Setu. Anya Vacho Vimunchathamritasya Isha Setu. It's worth trying it together. Yasmin Diyau Prithivi Chantariksham. Otam Manah Sah Pranaishcha Sarvaihi. Tame Vaikam Janatha Atmanam. Anya Vacho Vimunchathamritasya Isha Setu. Yasmin, that in which, it is what you call a pronoun. It sounds like a flower. Even pronouns sound like flowers. Yasmin, that in which or in whom, it's a location. Diyau. So is or are is understood here. Diyau is what they call the starry region, the regions of light. When you look up, you see all these lights, especially at night. In the daytime, certainly the sun is there, and all the stars are there too. The other half of the stars, but you don't see them because of the sunlight, but they're all there. So it's all Diyau. When those people up there look at us, we are also Diyau to them. Our solar system makes the light as well. Our star, our sun. So it's all Diyau, but it is the upper, higher regions. Prithivi, earth, Mother Earth, here we are, our feet are on the earth. Cha antariksham, cha antariksham. Cha is and it melted together with the other a, the cha and a. Cha antariksham. Antar is like interval in English also. Antariksha is the space between us and the sun, moon, and stars. All of it. So, Dhyau, the heavens, Prithvi, the earth, and the space between, which is vast. Otam, and here comes what's in place of a verb, is, and otam is interwoven, utam, otam. Is there any one? Will it be a place? Will it be a being? Will it be a state of being? Where everything comes together is interwoven. Mana, as well as the mind. Mana is the mind. This is the physical universe, the mind. Saha, together with, along with, pranai sarvai. Again, that cha goes where it likes to go. It is freestyle. Cha means and. Usually it goes at the end, but it can be in between, not in the beginning though. So here, together with, and together with, you have to say, all sarvai pranai, all the pranas, all the energies that keep us alive. Prana is the breath. Prana is the life force. And it has many, not divisions, many aspects. Some goes up, some goes down, some comes in, some goes out, some goes around, some balances. Usually there are 5, but there can be 10 pranas also. Life has many aspects and angles. So that in which the heavens, the earth, and the space, and the mind of all beings, along with all the pranas and senses, is interwoven. Tam, this refers to the Yasmin, that one. Eva ekam. Can you say Eva ekam? Eva ekam. And the Sandhi, evaikam. Evaikam. I and A make I, they do. Eva indeed, or only, up to you what you like. Indeed, or only. Ekam, the one. That one, indeed. And it goes with Atmanam, they're all in the same grammatical case, the That self. Atman is the self. Janata, know it. Be aware of it, know it. It is used as an imperative, the teacher speaking to the students, all of us. It's a plural also. Know that to be the one self of all. And of course that is the teaching, this is pure Vedanta. The original Vedanta are those early Upanishads. Veda, Anta, the end goal of all the Vedas, the teachings of wisdom from the very beginning, the Vedas are there. So what is the purpose, the gist, it means all that, Veda Anta of the Vedas. It is the teaching of oneness, the one in the many and the many in the one, and then you have Vedanta, never losing sight of the one. Tam eva ekam, that's the word for one here. Know it to be that one self of all. Now the self is not the body, the mind, the senses, or anything that's mentioned already. It is the pure consciousness without mixture. The individual self is the mixture. We are the confused self. But our essence is already pure, so that is the teaching. And that is our Atman in our heart, the existential heart we're talking. Feel that, know that. Gya is the root. And that's the command. And then it adds anya vacha. Without sandhi, it would be anya vacha. Same as vacho. All other anya, other talks, vach, vak, Vak like vocal, and vach and vociferous. We have similar stem in Latin words. So vach, vox. All other talks is the best translation. Vimunchate, release it, release them. Let go of all other important statements, what we think is important. Without this, you will feel like dead. You need to feel your real being, which is where everything comes together. The whole universe, in fact. So, relinquish all other talks, because amritasya esha. These are sandhis, as we call it. Vimunchata amritasya esha. They're all are three different words, but they're all melted together. Vimunchata, go ahead, release it, let it go. Amritasya. Amrita is immortality. And the ending that's included here means of immortality. Esha setu asti. This, again, is understood. This is the bridge of immortality, or the bridge to immortality. I love the symbol of the bridge, you know. Suppose there's no way you can walk or swim there. There's just no way, and we don't fly in our present form. And even if we were birds, it is the other shore. It is immortality. We are in the world of mortality. As long as we feel we are, you know, stuck in the body and material thinking, and that's all we know actually. There is a command in meditation, you have to stop thinking, but how to get to that state? What is the bridge? The bridge is our very own self or heart. We cannot deny that we are spirit living in a body. We can't be the body, it's a thing, it's an object, atoms, molecules, you can see it, hear it, touch it, all of that. So the bridge is to meditate on I am in the heart, beyond the body and the mind, as Guru keeps telling us practically in every essay that we read of his about, you know, meditation and life and self-knowledge. At the end he says, you cannot even understand it unless you meditate on I am beyond the body and mind. And often he would add, as these scriptures say, in the heart, and he would add, with the help of the cosmic sound current, the nada. And that is called Om in the Upanishads. And we have quite a few verses from this same Munduka where it relates to the Om. So all of that is understood. You cannot say everything in every verse. That would be pointless. So it will be connected automatically. How do you know yourself? By meditating beyond the thinking mind and the concepts and the images. But first, be on the right path, in the right direction. Then you concentrate on that and relinquish all other talk, which is trying to tell you, you're not that, you are this creature, you have no chance. That is other talk. Society may tell you that, you know, that you have to. But here is absolute freedom. The bridge to immortality. A bridge is something that you could not manage by yourself. So one end of the bridge has to be where? Where I am, where we are. Otherwise it's not our bridge. And the other end must be where I want to go, and this is not even a physical going. It is the mystical teachings. You have to take the simile. A bridge is for sure, it connects you with where you want to go. And here the bridge is your very own self. The meditation on I am is the bridge. Because we're talking about the individual I am. Yes, we feel limited in our power, in our knowledge, because we cannot come out of the body and mind easily, not even in meditation, so we have to practice. That is where we are. And these gurus are telling us, you are infinite, you are unlimited, so how to get from here to there? So the individual I am is the one that feels limited, and as long as we feel that way, we are, and we are very vulnerable and very mortal. The universal or cosmic I am, and then the absolute even, is unlimited, infinite. It's our higher reality. And the problem is the gap, and the need is for a bridge. So that meditation which assures you from the beginning, because when you listen to the Om sound, for example, you can't think anything when you listen. Just like my students in class sometimes, Sanskrit class, they're talking with each other, and they say, please listen. No, we're listening, we're just talking. Well, to the degree that you're talking, you're not listening. That energy is tied up, not available. So we know it inside too. We know when we have our own stuff going on, we are not really meditating yet, we're trying to, Then you need that Om sound, and you need to feel directly your heart, Atmanam. There's so many methods prominently. Listening to your own inner Om sound. That'll come, I think, in next mantra in this text also. So, Yasmin Dhyau Prativi Chantariksham Otam, and all of these go together. That in which the heavens, the earth, and the space, the mind, and all the pranas, aspects of the life force, are interwoven. Interesting word, otam. It is utam, and u comes from ve, and ve is like English weave. It is V instead of W, but it's the same thing, and the A is pronounced A, and in English you say weave. It doesn't look like it unless you know a little bit grammar, so utam from ve, interwoven. That which is the one, that one self of all, please find it out, know it, and renounce all other talk, because this is the bridge to immortality. What is Atmanam Janata? Know yourself and you know all. But the beauty is in the original, I think. I like Sanskrit, it needs less words, less syllables, and says more. Om Yasmin Dhyau Prithivi Chantariksham Yasmin Dhyau Prithivi Chantariksham Otam Manah Saha Pranaishcha Sarvai Otam Manah Saha Pranaishcha Sarvai Tamevaikam Janatha Atmanam Tamevaikam Janatha Atmanam Anyavacho Vimunchathamritasya Isha Setu Anyavacho Vimunchathamritasya Isha Setu. So once more. Anyavacho Vimunchatha Anyavacho Vimunchatha Amritasya Isha Setu Amritasya Isha Setu. Let me see, there are many melodies. Yasmin Dhyau Prithivi Chantariksham Yasmin Dhyau Prithivi Chantariksham Otam Manah Saha Pranaishcha Sarvai Otam Manah Saha Pranaishcha Sarvai Tamevaikam Janatha Atmanam Tamevaikam Janatha Atmanam Anyavacho Vimunchatha Anyavacho Vimunchatha Amritasya Isha Setu amritasya isha setu yasmin dyav prithvi chantariksham yasmin dyav prithvi chantariksham otam manah sah pranaishcha sarvaihi otam manah sah pranaishcha sarvaihi tamevaikam janatha atmanam tamevaikam janatha atmanam anyavacho vimunchathamritasya isha setu anyavacho vimunchathamritasya isha setu. For any Sanskrit students, just take a couple of minutes here. As we said earlier, yasmin is a pronoun, that in which. And it's a relative pronoun, so it relates to something that is the tam that comes up. They don't have to be in the same grammatical case, but the ya and the ta, they're linked together. And then it's all in the subject case. The sky, the earth, and the space between. The mind, along with, and that is with, instrumental, along with all the pranas, all aspects of our life force. And the main word, this is the verb. It's a participle verb, right? It's a past participle, but is interwoven. Interwoven means all aspects are connected to each other, and here it's now talking about the center, the one in which they all come together. So the interwovenness is between all the parts, and what they all have in common is that they come together. In the body, it is the heart, you know. Everything mingles, everything comes through the heart. All your food too is transformed. So, otam manah saha pranaishcha sarvai. So, tam atmanam and ekam, they all go together. That only, the one, self. Janatha, know it for sure, for yourself. And the important part, I think it is quite charming, having that as the final instruction. Just let go, vimunchata, of all other talk. Because when you examine what people talk, including in holy places like ashrams, it is, Guruji called it at one point 99% dinner table talk. And he is interested in the real talk, which is Upanishads, Yoga Sutras, Bhagavad Gita. It's about, when everything is said and done, do we know who we are truly? Are we all that talk, or are we the one, the experience of the one? Tam eva ekam janata. So everything can help you to feel yourself if you let it go through your heart. Your heart knows it is conducive or not conducive to health and sanity and society also, not just you. So we start with ourselves. Anya vacha vimunchata. Sorry, I'm laughing, but I'm talking to myself. So just forget it all and for once appreciate. We have been given a bridge, setu, the bridge between our present state and immortality, which is the nature of the soul, of the Atman. The bridge is the direct path. Everything else is helpful tools. All methods are tools. But the direct experience in the heart of that one self is the bridge itself. So it's impossible for me to put it in better English. Let us end here, chanting once more the kind of the first melody we had. Om Yasmin Dyav Prithvi Chantariksham Otam Manah Saha Pranaishcha Sarvai Tamevaikam Janatha Atmanam Anyavacho vimunshatamritasyaisha setu. For fun, let us just count the syllables. Yasmin dyau preti vichantariksham. That's 10. O tammana saha pranaischa sarvai. That's 11. Tame vaikam janata atmanam. That's again 10. Anya vacho vimunsha tamretasyasha setu. That's 14. So it is an original enunciation. They say these type of mantras, they're received in meditation, and certainly human-made laws may or may not apply because it's up to nature. Natural mantra. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you very much.